Thank you to all shareholders and investors watching this video. My name is Kei Natashima. I am the president of Celsys Incorporated. I will now explain the company's results for the second quarter of the fiscal year ending December 2025 and provide an overview of our business. This slide shows the contents of my presentation. I will start with an overview of financial results, followed by a discussion of our medium-term management plan and its progress. I will conclude with an explanation of our activities in each field. The creator economy is expanding through the creation and use of digital content. In this economy, Celsys provides tools such as Clip Studio Paint to support the work of creators, along with new service platforms that act as a new avenue for creators' activities. We use the term creator journey to refer to the creative journey of creators working together with their audience. Through services that support this journey, we aim to realize a more vibrant world where everyone's passions are connected. Celsys operates our business within the creator economy market, which is expanding globally. In the creator support field, we support the production of digital content by providing Clip Studio Paint. By offering our services under a subscription model, our most recent ARR has grown to 4.8 billion yen. In the creator platform field, we are leveraging our content distribution solutions to plan new services using the Clip Studio Paint customer network as a foundation. Development started in July 2025. Going forward, we will continue to drive our business in both fields. To continue, let's look at an overview of financial results for the second quarter. In the first half of the fiscal year ending December 2025, both net sales and operating profit reached new record highs. As a result of the activities shown on the right under key topics, net sales reached 4.73 billion yen, up 16% year-on-year, and operating profit reached 1.53 billion yen, up 38% year-on-year. Subscription sales ARR, which is a key management indicator, also grew 30% year-on-year, reaching 4.83 billion yen. These results show that business is progressing smoothly at a pace exceeding our initial plan. Additionally, we plan to acquire more Treasury shares from August 2025. This slide shows quarterly trends for net sales and operating profit since 2020. As you can see, steady growth has continued. Now, let's take a detailed look at the rate of progress. In the second quarter, the achievement rates for net sales and profit relative to the full-year financial forecast both exceeded 50%. Please note that the quarterly net profit figure includes a 480 million yen loss on the valuation of investment securities. Presently, the full-year financial results forecast remains unchanged from the figures announced on February 14, 2025. However, there are no plans or risks in the second half that would affect sales or operating profit, and we expect the financial results for the second half to remain stable. We plan to monitor factors such as sales generated by the campaign for the one-time purchase version of Clip Studio Paint. This campaign is held annually in the second half. The company will promptly disclose any revision to the financial results forecast if we anticipate an upswing in earnings. This slide shows the company's statement of income for the second quarter. Net sales increased compared to the plan and the same period of the previous year due to the success of the major update of Clip Studio Paint, the one-time purchase version campaign, and efforts to increase and retain highly profitable subscription model contracts. In terms of profit, both operating profit and ordinary profit increased compared to the plan and the same period of the previous year due to net sales exceeding the initial plan and costs remaining in line with the plan. As shown on this slide, at the end of the second quarter, the company's consolidated balance sheet reflects not only normal business activities, but also the effects of active Treasury share acquisitions and the valuation of investment securities. We will continue to implement initiatives with a focus on improving ROE and will work to achieve financial soundness. Moving on, I will discuss a breakdown of net sales by field in the second quarter. The creator support field is growing. This growth was led by subscription sales of Clip Studio Paint, which increased 32% year-on-year. This slide shows the status of key management indicators as of June 30th. These indicators are linked with our medium-term management plan, which I will explain later. Clip Studio Paint has exceeded cumulative shipments of 50 million units while maintaining an overseas usage ratio of over 80%. Subscription ARR has grown significantly thanks to a low churn rate. It has surpassed 4.8 billion yen, which is a 30% increase year-on-year. We will continue to conduct business with the aim of further increasing ARR. The number of platform users utilizing our services for creators has exceeded 10 million. This concludes the overview of financial results. Celsys has formulated a 3-year medium-term management plan covering 2025 through 2027. While reviewing the key points of this medium-term management plan, I will explain the progress made in 2025, which is the first year of the plan. The medium-term management plan states our aim to become a company that maintains various touchpoints with the creation process of users and audiences, grows together with the creator economy market, and generates revenue through a service platform. Details of the medium-term management plan are available on the Investor Relations page of the company's website. This diagram shows the essential activities of the medium-term management plan. As a specific indicator, we are strengthening our efforts to achieve an ROE of 30% or higher. We are also engaging in management based on awareness of stock price and capital costs. In addition to efforts directed at business operations, we will also promote optimization of the company's strengths in human capital and BS, and will strengthen mechanisms to incorporate investor perspectives into management. Through these efforts, we will prioritize dialogue with investors to build even stronger relationships of mutual trust. From this point on, let's go over a more detailed explanation of our business, financial, and non-financial activities. I will begin by discussing the business activities defined in our medium-term management plan. Subscription sales of Clip Studio Paint are a growth driver for the company's sales. Going forward, we will engage in business with the aim of continued growth. By 2027, we aim to have subscription sales, which is a recurring revenue model, account for more than 2/3 of our total sales. By doing so, we will achieve a stable revenue structure. To drive the growth of subscription sales, we have set ARR and churn rate as management indicators. We are placing emphasis on sustaining ARR growth and maintaining a low churn rate. As shown by the graphs on this slide, all indicators are progressing smoothly as of the end of the second quarter. This slide also shows information on business activities as set in the medium-term management plan. Our 2027 plan for financial results is net sales of 10.7 billion yen, operating profit of 3.3 billion yen, and an ROE of 30% or higher. With subscription sales of Clip Studio Paint as the driver of revenue growth, we plan to achieve stable profit growth by continuing to increase revenue while maintaining investment and advertising activities at a consistent scale. As of the second quarter of 2025, advertising expenses were equivalent to 12% of net sales. We will maintain the planned guideline for this percentage throughout the second half as well. Next, I will discuss financial activities in the medium-term management plan. The company conducts management that emphasizes returning profit to shareholders. For fiscal year 2025, we plan to pay a total dividend of 36 yen per share. This will consist of regular dividends of 26 yen, which is an increase of 2 yen year-on-year, plus a commemorative dividend of 10 yen for our prime market listing. Going forward, we will continue to focus on increasing dividends over the medium to long term, with an eye toward maintaining ROE of 30%, which is an important KPI. This next slide also shows information on financial activities in the medium-term management plan. Since 2022, we have acquired Treasury shares totaling 5 billion yen. Starting from August 2025, we will acquire an additional 500 million yen worth of Treasury shares. The acquired Treasury shares will be used for business activities and for stock-based compensation aimed at sharing value with our shareholders. Lastly, let's look at non-financial activities in the medium-term management plan. The company's business is built on the strength of software intellectual property developed in-house, and the source of this strength lies in our human resources. To secure talented personnel and improve productivity, we continue to address 3 key areas identified through our employee engagement survey. More than half of our employees serve as developers responsible for creating intellectual property. Furthermore, global talent composes 16% of our workforce, with over 40 overseas staff supporting the company's global business. We will further advance business innovation to strengthen our human capital in non-financial areas. To achieve the objectives of the medium-term management plan, we are considering further strengthening our corporate governance system. In particular, by the second half of 2025, we plan to finalize details regarding the rejuvenation of our management structure and the review of our officer remuneration system. This concludes my explanation of the essential activities of the medium-term management plan and its progress. Going forward, we will continue to practice management with a focus on stock price and capital cost. The company's shares have been included in the TOPIX index by the Tokyo Stock Exchange. As a result, the company's shares are included in ETFs and investment funds. The selection criteria for TOPIX are scheduled to be revised starting in October 2026. The company will continue to ensure compliance by strengthening our IR activities to promote an appropriate evaluation of our corporate value while focusing on share liquidity at the same time. From here, I will give a detailed report on the activities in each field. First, let us begin with the creator support field. Before reporting on our activities, I would like to tell you about Clip Studio Paint, the core service in our creator support field. Clip Studio Paint is a painting application that supports the creation of graphic content across a wide range of genres, including illustrations, comics, webtoons, and animation. Through functions trusted by professional creators, Clip Studio Paint enables high-quality creation on a variety of devices, such as tablets, smartphones, and computers. Clip Studio Paint focuses on providing licenses through a subscription-type SaaS service. This approach lowers the initial investment for users and is designed to secure stable earnings over the medium to long term, with the goal of increasing the number of subscribers. In parallel with the subscription model, we continue to offer a one-time purchase version. This version contributes to earnings through campaigns aimed at acquiring new users and addresses the needs of users who are reluctant to enter into subscription contracts. By complementing the subscription model, the one-time purchase version helps to maximize overall earnings. The one-time purchase version allows users to access new features by either purchasing an additional subscription or paying an upgrade fee. Every year, Clip Studio Paint undergoes a periodic major version upgrade to increase both the number of users and the number of subscription contracts. Also, prices are periodically revised to reflect the enhanced service value from these major upgrades. Clip Studio Paint is focused on strengthening global expansion. It is a truly global service that supports 11 languages and serves a user base with an overseas usage ratio of 80%. To date, Clip Studio Paint has been used by over 52 million creators worldwide. Going forward, we will continue to strengthen our overseas expansion in step with the growing global demand for content such as illustrations, comics, and animation. Clip Studio Paint holds a high market share across various content genres. For example, over 95% of manga artists in Japan use Clip Studio Paint. Currently, Clip Studio Paint is strengthening initiatives aimed at beginners and younger users to expand its user base. Due to strengths and growth potential which I described above, Clip Studio Paint serves as a driver of the company's sales growth, and we will continue to increase the number of subscriptions to sustain growth in ARR. In order to achieve growth, we are focusing on the following 3 priority measures. 1. Increase new user acquisition by strengthening global expansion. 2. Expand the user base by engaging with younger users and casual users. 3. Increase the retention rate by strengthening user communities. Let's take a closer look at the details of these 3 priority measures. First, I will discuss the increase in new user acquisition by strengthening global expansion. In fiscal 2025, we have strengthened efforts to acquire new users not only in established markets such as North America, Europe, and South Korea, but also in emerging markets. This has resulted in year-on-year growth in the number of users. These regions have large target populations and a strong familiarity with Japanese content. We expect continued growth going forward. The company's global talent possesses expertise in local markets and fulfills an active role in marketing activities tailored to each region. Furthermore, we plan to establish a subsidiary in the United Kingdom to enable more flexible payment options tailored to the characteristics of each country and region. Next, I will give a detailed explanation of our initiatives to further strengthen global expansion. In July 2025, Clip Studio Paint added support for Simplified Chinese in both Windows and macOS environments. Simplified Chinese is said to be used by 1.3 billion people around the world, not only in mainland China, but also in countries such as Singapore and Malaysia. The new support for Simplified Chinese is expected to drive growth in both new users and subscription contracts going forward. Also, in order to increase revenue, we have implemented a price revision for the Simplified Chinese version on iPad, which had been launched earlier. Next, let's look at the second priority measure, which is expanding the user base by engaging with younger users and casual users. In May 2025, we released an update for Clip Studio Paint targeting tablets and smartphones, which are widely used by younger and casual users. This update led to improved user ratings in app stores, and we expect an increase in users. We will continue to release updates for mobile devices, aiming to expand the user base among younger and casual users and to increase the number of subscription contracts. In addition to the activities which I described above, the company is undertaking various initiatives aimed at increasing the number of overseas users and strengthening engagement on smartphones and tablets. The aim of these initiatives is to increase the number of subscription contracts. This concludes my report on activities in the Creator Support field. Moving on, I will now report on specific activities in the Creator Platform field. In the Creator Platform field, Celsys aims to provide new services that serve as places for creative activities. This is part of the creator journey, which is the path followed by creators and their audiences. New services in the Creator Platform field are scheduled for official release in 2026. In July 2025, the company began developing services to support creators in establishing their identities. We will continue to develop new services while maintaining a focus on the company's overall financial balance. The community services already offered in the Creator Platform field also help to increase the retention rate by strengthening user communities, which is a priority measure for Clip Studio Paint. In the second quarter, we continued various initiatives to stimulate creative activities and increase the retention rate of subscription users. This concludes my report on activities for the Creator Platform field. I would like to finish today's presentation with an announcement. Celsys provides our shareholders with a variety of information. We also implement shareholder benefit programs and surveys. We look forward to your candid feedback. This concludes my presentation on the financial results of Celsys Incorporated and our business overview for the second quarter of the fiscal year ending December 2025. Our entire company will continue to enhance corporate value through management based on awareness of stock price and capital costs, and will strive to meet the expectations of our shareholders. I look forward to your continued support. Thank you very much for your attention today.